personal review on my thoughts and reactions to Tama, which essentially like a which is essentially like a comic I stumbled upon, like just randomly looking at comics I like online. Yeah, right now like it's a pretty interesting. It's like a debut title for this new comic book company named Panic Entertainment. You probably see me look about it a lot, and yeah, essentially like the whole gist of it is that it's essentially what you call it so Pokemon, a little bit of what you call it Pokemon, Tamagotchi, and other like virtual pet carrying games, basically all that, but corrupted into evil, and not like a and it's more like a child's play, or M3 gan like a type of way, like Child's Play 2019, like all that way, it's more like that, and not like Sonic.exe or other creepy pastas you probably are thinking about like right now, but yeah, essentially at first I just like stumbled like looking at random comics online, and then I saw the issue 4 cover, and yeah, like it looked pretty interesting. I read, and you'll see like my first time reactions to the other issues. I've read like issue 1 before this, and I wanted to show like you like more like my first time reactions to this series is like. And yeah, essentially you're gonna see me and just like my Jeepers Creepers video, you're gonna see me like integrate some some me subtly integrate some parts of my on of my first time of my reactions to it, next to my little yap sessions of what I think about it. So yeah, without further ado, let's go ahead. And there's really isn't it's just, Tama is like a more of a like a brand new property. I don't believe I should like create I don't believe I should create a brand new like a section of explanation to it. It's like what it is. So yeah, I believe we could just go there, but that's we could just go to reviews themselves. But yeah, let's just without further ado, without further yapping, let's just get into the action. Unless my recording self decides otherwise. So yeah. All right, now time for issue 1. And yeah, honestly, like this one really did catch my eye real quick because just how unique it looked. So yeah, for issue 1, it opens quite it has quite the opening. If I do say so myself, essentially one of our characters, which I believe is sort of which I can't really tell if to classify him as like an antagonist or a fellow protagonist, because so he does have heroic access, but just the way he does it, I don't know, yeah, I don't know, and you'll probably see it later. That's just for food spoilers. Oh yeah, by the way, forgot to say this, but apologies if the comic looks weird. I tried this new recording way of well, essentially like a one half of the screen sideways, vertical, I believe it's called. Yeah, vertical, up and down. In the middle, yeah, well, on one side it was the comic itself, while on the other side it was me recording, so I could keep track of time, because I'm limited on my actual recording of this little software I'm using. But yeah, to go back on track, essentially what Taryn is essentially we meet Taryn, who as I said before, I can't really classify him as a good guy or bad guy, because he does have he has noble intentions, but just way he does it, he you could forgive him if you root for his downfalls. So yeah, essentially Taryn, he works for this company called TechX. Well, they're developing this game called it, it's called Companimals. Well, essentially it's supposed to be like some cool VR AR type of video game where essentially you can the not only you can actually basically interact with the animals in there, but it can also help the animals interact with the real world, which I guess is sort of I guess was sort of like a way to help people allergic to animals. They want to keep pets, but they're too scared of the whole responsibility and the whole unfortunate, life cycle, the circle of life type thing. So yeah, maybe it was for that, but essentially a massacre happens in a Geeks office company, startup video game company. Wait, so was this the debut thing? They just started? Damn, damn. Oh yeah, wait, wouldn't this stingingly be class mascot horror? Who knows? Maybe futurist AI division. Taran Fisher, chief developer. Come on, guys. It's prototype. Is this blood? Oh shit! No, no, no. They're not supposed to be. They're not supposed to. Why? Why do they remember? Yeah, Jesus, now this is an opener. Like Jesus, oh fuck me, fuck me. Maybe there's still time. Jesus Christ, Jesus Christ, what in the Hellraiser? Like I'm trying to. I'm just, I can't decide whether this is like a reference to like Hellraiser or like Cabin in the Woods, because oh no, it does feel more Cabin. Help, please, make it stop. How to get out? Darren, no, stay safe. Hold on, I need to. Darren, let me in, you son of a. Yeah. Fucked. Oh damn, this was the only way. Even if one gets out, Jesus Christ, what the fuck would they? Yeah, talk about mascot horror. Because I believe I say this in my little yap sessions, but it looks like out of something like out of like Hellraiser, like fucking Hellraiser, like a little massacre scene and like some very gory like grindhouse film or exploitative film, like one of those ones. And yeah, essentially Taran becomes the sole survivor because he like enters like a special chamber that like is supposed to like stop the companimals from like entering. It's spoilers by the way, but yeah, if you can't really tell by the covers, but like Tama and the other companimals are a bit evil, but not for any like wrong reasons you may think. But yeah, essentially like what happens that Taran he like ends up escaping, well become like the sole survivor, and I guess he like got fired, so he and like was oh no, he was actually like revealed to be alive, but I guess maybe the games weren't trash. Must be sweet. Look at that tech Xbox. The tech. Look at that tech Xbox. Guess I'm going. Oh, must have been that. Must have been other things that have moved. Hundreds dead. Horrible trades in tech X. So yeah, like how is this like basically covered up or something? Because essentially, because like if we go back here, like how do we explain that like how it looked like somebody opened the lament configurum in there and just like pass it off. It's just like a tragedy. Like, I guess he was like, I guess because of how like intense the incident was. Like, I guess like the company just like sort of bust off everything he tried to whistleblow, like as just him like developing like schizophrenia or something. They probably blamed it on like some very like some very like the Jason Voorhees like gamer that just ran on a rampage in there because Jesus, yeah, the bodies are going to see the I probably won't be able to have to like filter out so they can like show them on YouTube. Like they're a bit intentional. So yeah. Moving on with the story. Essentially like what Darren what happens is that we meet this other kid who's our actual main character, Kit, which I believe is our main character right here. Granted, not the not the fully artist. This yeah, our main character, cover artist interpretation. Who like to say right now is like his father unfortunately died, but like you will see like how important that like comes in because also like his mom like was a worker or I believe was like a worker of Tech X where like she has like a lot of boxes of that like little company. So yeah, this is Kit, our main character now, the accurate Kit. I told you 5 times. I was already mommy's work stuff. All you care about us. Yeah, and essentially like it's funny enough about Taran. Like we actually see him like what you call it like yeah, we actually see him a lot around this like series. Like I didn't even notice it a lot before, but like Taran, he's the little delivery guy that brings in like the extra stuff, and he happened to have like a little companimal poster and yeah, all that. And essentially, what happens is that he's trying to find like a lost USB thingy that and is that contains a copy of Companimal, since the whole massacre, everything, all the animals are unstable and stuff. So yeah, and during that we see a gaming montage where we meet two other characters who are like kids' friends. They're kids' friends whose name are Ava and Bobby. Totally will end up surviving till the end. Yeah, let's just be yeah. They will totally survive till the end. They will survive. So blue. Yeah, so yeah, this some like some like fictional first person shooter game that like 100% will not like 100% like will be like will just be like some cool animations and stuff like that will just translate to like animations if this was like some sort of like film or animation or anything. Yeah, like I say, this basically all just his friends. This friend, Health Hellfire Hunters, which I believe is her, which I remember correctly from what I saw was like a kid's sister. Yeah, yeah, it looks yeah, it's probably a sister, or maybe it's just best friend. Yeah, Bobby, that boy ain't right. Yeah, and yeah, essentially like they're just playing the game and all that, and after a while, he decides to, check out, what the compatible is, and like he finds out little USB sticks, which happens to also be like part of the compatible. So he, sticks it into his little PC, which hopefully had like a good antivirus, because it was pretty risky. But yeah, he basically sticks it in, and then he sees what compatibles are, and obviously he chooses the title character named Tama. It's that's compatible. I mean, so maybe like something my mom may have worked at, but still, it's probably not a good idea. So yeah, these are some of the other characters which we might see in the series, or maybe they might, or maybe if this is series one of blank, it may be like a little anthology where we follow every poor soul who ends up like attacking all this. I like Como. He's a little cute one. I like little Como. Glop vaposimi. As for Eba. Yes, I choose Tama. Yes, our title character. Program with these cute, cuddly Karen. Mm, so cruelty, cruelty. It's probably another C. So yeah, definitely. Can't think of another C. Put it down in comments below if you know what it is. If you know what the third like evil C could be like. It's basically it's sort of like a little like electrical like Pikachu parody. As you can see like a lot of like around some of the covers. Especially with one of the variant covers where basically Tama is basically like a little stand-in for Pikachu. Yeah, basically it's always with these little like horror games, like horror like media with like evil with evil toys and stuff. The first day, it's all sunshine, rainbows. It's like the best day ever. Like it's so cool and everything. And as it later on, and it goes, it does not go very well. Yeah, and essentially, like what happens later is that Taran tries to break in, and he tries to find a little USB stick, but he doesn't know that that kid already used it. Kid already used it up, and he defended himself from the he defended himself from like what you call it from from Taran, because they thought he was just like a crazed robber or something, but no, he was trying to find and destroy like the one of the USB sticks of like compatibles. Probably the only like one that's actually outside of like the whole like operation thingy, and like hell has to be yeah. So yeah, the good old classic uh a classic trope. The guy knows that an object is cursed, and he's trying to stop an evil thing from happening. But other people, they don't know that, so they just assume they'll just get robbed, and obviously they get he's getting just gonna get bodied by well, not killed, but oh yeah, this one also looks pretty cool. Like this one looks pretty humanity lost. Yeah, that was pretty cool. So yeah, he gets vibe checked by a child, and like yeah, but the child didn't know is that he basically just screwed himself over. Granted, like can't really blame him. Like they don't know if it was something that would kill them or anything. They started something else. I say operation because you're gonna find out later. Like, it gets pretty wild real quick. So yeah, basically, yeah, and then after that, Ava later gets access to gets to play with Tama for a bit, and Tama for a bit, and after that, like she tries pooping her, like you would do to your little cat or dog or anything. But unfortunately, it causes Tama to like get angry and stuff, and she ends up showing visions of the little like Tech X Massacre, Tech Tech X Massacre, and basically what happens is that stuff she gets freaked out, and oh crap, allergies, so baby, maybe no more secret cat type. I haven't seen it all. I don't know what happened, but I gotta show you the coolest thing ever. Happiness meter 55. Meet Tama. Hi Tama. boop, 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 boop. I wonder if that actually happens to cats. Like you boop them and they get mad. He likes me, Dama, 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 trapped. So I guess here it implies that the virtual pets, what the that the little virtual pets, I forgot their names, what the companimals, yeah, it's implies here the companimals are actual living things, like species of living things that will turn into virtual pets, which I gotta say right now, are pretty freaking stupid. Just I guess like if it helps like the whole gimmick work better, I guess, but nah, I don't think. I think something's wrong with Tamamut. This, yeah, okay, so yeah, we see, yeah, how the hell did they even cover this up? Like, how many his when Thomas, happiness reaches zero, that's when they become like fully feral and murderous, and like after that, and after that, he goes to Terrence's place and like kills, I believe would be her like I believe his wife or at least girlfriend or something like and kills them, and you can probably guess like why Tom decided to kill Terrence, lady friend over there, and just like, no, 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 tamagotchi. So yeah, Tama definitely, so to be continued. Tama win, yeah, all the credits here. So yeah, oh yeah, like before I forget, there's this other like character named Jennifer. She becomes quite important later again, and you may like her or you may not, but yeah, overall, like issue one is a pretty good introduction. It's it's a pretty like a cool, like an interesting like introduction to like this little like world and like everything, and like a pretty strong like intro, like pretty strong intro. It reminds me of like despite how like intensely different they can be, like reminds me of the Friday 13th 2009 intro. Well, the title card didn't even like appear after the first few characters got chopped up and all that stuff. Yeah, like but yeah, like as I said before, it's like a pretty good first issue. Like pretty good stuff, and like also it says like issues like 1-6 but of series 1, so hopefully we get to see like the other companimals, or like we see like more of like Tama's story and like whatever happens, because like there's only like 4 issues, and I'm apologies if I repeat this a bit, but like when issues 5 and 6 drop, like I'm gonna create like a video of like those two combined, like so I can just create like the same I could put the two in like the same, make 2 separate videos, but nah, I feel like I can just create like an issues like 5 and 6 and stuff. But yeah, without further ado, let's head straight to I believe that's I believe that's all I have to say about issue 1. So yeah, pretty good introduction. I like it. I like the art. I like the story's pretty interesting now so far. And yeah, without further ado, let's head over to issue number dos. Like I just saw like the issue 4 cover of like this website. Like I don't usually go here, but like yeah, like yeah, Panic Entertainment. Like they were, I looked it up. They were like a new comic publishing company. They were this one. They're like debut titles. So yeah, so yeah, so yeah, so yeah. This as of now the first issue I read. So whatever. So the next 3, yeah, there's only 3. Yes, see, series 1 of 6. However, it does say series 1, so hopefully there is more. So it does look promising. Okay, so now Tama, virtual bits. We all had them. Then one day we grew bored. We stopped feeding and caring for those creatures that only wanted our love. What could happen? If, after years of neglect, your long forgotten virtual pet returned for revenge. Uh, Struggling with his own loneliness and grieving teen, Kit. Struggling with his loneliness, Kit, pet system, finding the companionship in these species seeks in Tama. When mysterious and gruesome tragedies begin to pile up around him, the boy wonders if his digital furry friend could somehow be the virtual common denominator. How far are both the kid and the creature willing to go to seek attention, and how many will be hurt by this deadly beast that can somehow interact with the real world? Yeah, so yeah, as some of you may have seen from my sword, like this right now after this I'm going to like find out like what else can he do. So yeah, yeah, you can see in the background. We're definitely gonna see this old wonderful talented people that have created this. So yeah, San Francisco, like yeah, this definitely like some more extreme Black Diamond. Oh yeah, this one does seem like interesting. Might check out their other titles like after this. But yeah, talk about an opening. Yeah, even if one gets out like the fuck was they doing? Like most mascot horror, I mean, so like most mascot horror like stuff do have like a massacre incident. You always have that one incident. It's usually like a massacre, like Poppy Playtime, but still, Jesus, it could destroy everything, Mom. Yeah, so kid, despite his name, is allergic to cats, so to all kitties. So yeah, all that. What are you doing? You're allergic to everything with fur. Oh, that reason, inhaler. So be all fine. So yeah, we got the kid's friends who. I'm sorry, I sold that burger, dude. Real. Nobody dipped for works. He framed me about liability insurance. Ridiculous. What the heck? I googled him. Tech Soul Survivor. There's some disaster cover ups. A gas leak, I guess, but like, still, obviously, they'll go. Some of the like probably families and friends will like go around and see the corpses, and they're going to see stuff. Oh yeah, was bunch of them like have like a little. Yeah, there was like a yeah, like look, this guy's having like trees go out of him. How did they cover that up? Like did he just like just like grabbing this like all right into the fire? That's probably the smartest idea because they probably just so they probably just like the families who like or friends like see like the more like mangled, more I guess more explainable corpses, and then like after that they got so traumatized like they just told the others just don't see it, just don't see it. You'll save yourself the trauma and all that. And yeah, basically that's how they that's probably the best way I could think of how they covered up. Well, because let me just go up here one more time. It looks like it looks like someone opened the goddamn lament configurum in this bitch. So yeah, I don't know how the hell they covered that up, but oh well. So yeah, okay, I guess I'm going. Oh, stealth mode. Time my perfect virtual pet. Yeah, now, time my friend. Why can't I change the presets? Under they went on. Tama, like Tama. Sync to phone. So yeah, safe to say this was some like much more like advanced type stuff that they tried to play around with, but unfortunately stuff just went under. I love you, Tama. I love you, Tama. I'm so happy. I have that computer. Dumb. What the heck? Yeah, probably some like computer turn off noise or something. Kid is definitely like the socially inept guy with who's trying to I guess may has like a crush on somebody who like only friends are like some his online ones that are probably like a good long while. Time I collect them all. Now this is pretty cool. Yeah, this is pretty cool. So yeah, you definitely know what Thomas parodying. Just like me. This journey didn't exist. I missed you. Thanks, my friend. Happiness meter. Two. That's it. Say, stuff is going down. Yeah. Ain't no way like they saw this corpse. Like, look at this guy. His organs are outside. How the hell did they cover this one up? Like they either had some really good they must have paid like either he had like no friends, no family, or like the company paid a metric shit ton of cash, like so much dosh. Because how do you explain your best friend, your boyfriend or husband, like how do you explain will you explain that they'll you know their insides became outsides, how they turned into fucking spaghetti because like well they even though their job is at a tech company because tech company for a video game, by the way, for a video game, like it's not like some angry gamer like just got inside. Not even one angry gamer could have done this thing. Like I guess that's what they probably blamed it on, like just a very angry like gamer or something. Like who knows what happened? No, I'll pass on your VR. Oh, what you talking about, Tama? Oh yeah, this is what happens. Reaches zero. What happens if we just? Yeah, first issue still pretty good. Yeah. Preview for next issue. Oh, this cute little creature, evil cute little creature. And yeah, almost panic entertainment. Yeah, I can't. Well, best publishers in comics. Can't wait to see what other new stuff. So yeah, pause here to see if I want to read the other stuff because I mean all that. And pause here for the second part. 3, 2, 1, and time number 2. Panic entertainment. Get nervous. Get nervous. Okay, not okay. Readable like line, but yeah. Oh well, a good first chapter. Still, I wonder how the hell they covered that up. Like they were like not only that. I mean, so I guess maybe some corpses could probably like understand like I guess like fire accident, like an accidental like explosion or something like a so like I guess those ones, but this one, how the hell like because I haven't been to a tech company, but like if but like I'm pretty sure 90% of the time the plants are like usually just like about die in like a month, like at most like at most two in a company. So how they covered that up? And secondly, and the little Mr. Spaghetti Man over here, yeah, Mr. Spaghetti Man over here, how was he covered up? Considering like they must have been very lucky that he had like no friends, no family, no nothing. Because seriously, how would you even like cover half of this setup? Like, so I guess some of this stuff could like as like some freak like a building accident that was properly damaged. So yeah, you could just settle like a lawsuit for like that. But for some of this death, like especially this guy, how are you going to explain like to your friends of how like because like so I guess like most of them they don't want to see the actual corpse of like what happened to it. Well, the corpse of their ex. Well, actually, yeah, no, yeah, I think they would want to see because they probably just died of like heart attack. But if they see like him like with like I believe like half his face ripped off, turned into spaghetti from the belly, how the hell did they get cover that up? Because like he works in a tech company for not for robots because I guess they could have like covered that up, or maybe or perhaps they lied and like said he like worked in more dangerous stuff, with like machinery and stuff. So I guess that's one way they probably could have like covered up, but still, like how they cover this up? That's what I want to know. And secondly, why would you use exotic creatures, probably lab grown creatures, to like make your video game? That's just a disaster waiting to happen. So yeah, honestly, can't wait to see how this one. We only got 4 issues for this, but hey, pretty strong start. I like it. I like it. Let's go to issue number dos. Oh yeah, so yeah, now for issues two. Now, so yeah, issue two immediately starts with like issue one left off. Well, Tama tries to immediately attack and kill Taran, but Taran says that he tried to help Tama by they because they were about to erase them, but Tama free. Ah, the flying. It's me, your older buddy Taran. I raised you. Think about all the fun we had. Tama, remember we were best friends, pal, weren't we? Tama, remember. I think that's meant to be like the little cry thingy, like like a little chopper, for things. Tama, old friend. Tama, kid friend. Okay, so definitely something had fucking happened. Dumbass kid has to drive. Well, you always be my best friend. Wait, I protected you. They were gonna wipe you from existence. I sacrificed everything. Save all of you. Seriously, how that? But like, as I saw, like I believe what I saw in like a future issues, it sort of shows like Terran was sort of BSing for his own skin to stay on his body, before Tama ripped it off and munched on it. Yeah, and so yeah, later later Tama leaves and the police think the police think that Taryn murdered his his little lady friend, and essentially what happens is that they find like a little board with some weird like cross looking sounding music, or well essentially like he like has a bunch of billboard bits filled. Well, yeah, I believe it's a billboard. Yeah, a little billboard filled with like bodies and stuff. And all of that stuff. And yeah, essentially what happens, Tama leaves, and Tammany sort of like uses the small house to like a little like Alexa thingy to like just turn off the lights and put on that like real creepy cross like music to just escape and stuff. And so yeah, Tama, freeze, jackass, down on your knees, please drop the weapon. Arista lights out. What the fuck? Oh, baby, your soft kiss is deadly. Send to civil down, send up. Oh, that's our song. I make Chris on lights off. Suspect on the run. So, baby, your soft kiss is deadly. I want your lips touch mine. You feel. I can't stop singing. What's this horrid music? Okay, so it's probably like some weird, like child's play type of thing. So yeah, type thing. Like Sweet Dreams, Marilyn Manson type thing. Jeff the Killer. Who knows? Jesus Christ. What the? What the? What in the crust? What in the crust? Okay, never mind. Thank God. What the heck? Holy shit, yeah, what the? What? Seriously, what in the crust? The police officers, which I don't believe we see their names, but I'm calling them blonde and bald. So, yeah, blonde like basically tells like a kid that to be careful and to call them like just in case anything happens. While bald just gives like a kid's mama like mama like a brief rundown like what happened and what the town is basically is. Yeah, essentially like the rest of it is like essentially like it's essentially we see like Tama suddenly like leveled up weirdly, but funnily enough, if you remember how like Pokemon evolved, Pokemon basically any type of like digital pet like evolves, you might start getting a bit concerned, That little dude's in danger. Tama time, good friend, of course, bud, best friends. Tama happy. Oh dear. So wow. Yeah, after that, they start, Tama evolves and they unlock new like little training program thingies, but just to play around, for Tama to just have fun and get into Tama to just bond some more, and after that, the kid and his friends go on like a another game and says for like it's like this little like a Call of Duty like zombies game. It's like it's those games on TV and stuff, or like they didn't get the license to like use an actual game, so they just have to like basically use an animation for and like pretend like they're actually playing like a little video game. Comedy and sitcoms. I look like one of those, and essentially what happens is that Tama actually ends up in the game. So yeah, Tama has like a sort of like abilities to like enter different video games and stuff. And yeah, after a while, like Tom, they start fighting and stuff, and Bobby he thinks he automatically assumes that Tama is like a brand new like it's like a cheater and stuff, considering Tama basically ends up being invincible, becomes like an ultimate like zombie ass kicker type thing, and he tries to attack it, and in turn like his character gets fatality and all that, and oh dear, yeah, what the now Tama play, get you not playing like yes, everything's cool. Tama play, who's that? Oh, that's cool. So Tama play, what's the kid? Did you create the second auto? And how this game? Oh, that's interesting. Tama stomping everyone. Do this next stuff. We're gonna get banned for life. What are we supposed to do? We take down the first ball. Oh Jesus, yeah. The fuck, but ghost spot epic fatality. We got family to do anyway. I go seriously. I don't know what's scarier, take zombie horde or Tama. Yeah, it's definitely Tama. You should start praying, boy. Start praying, boy. Yeah, I guess in school, kid explains like everything to Bobby about like what Tama is, and what's it about, and basically like we see like a more of a conflict like build up between Kid and Jennifer, because what happens is that Jennifer tries to threat Jennifer and like a little posse tries to threaten Kid on like interrupting her the little what you call it, the little like presentation, like because yeah, that's where we introduced Jennifer, because he was basically like presenting on like how she got like became like a bodybuilder and stuff. And yeah, essentially what happens later is that Tama just spills some like little red stuff, which I believe might be a death mark, because huh? How the hell did you go? Hit to Jenny Zero. Yep. And Jenny Zero, and Jenny is going to be X'd out. And just know what these. The little red liquid happens to look a lot like a blood, and that's what we might call foreshadowing, and all that stuff, And yeah, essentially what happens later is that, Ken Tama just have more fun at like school, they, just like regular like activities, probably seeing like those like horror, those little like high school horror films with like uh like 2000 high school horror films where like first they have like fun and stuff before all the horror happens, but back with like some like pop punk and like some 2000s rock, all that stuff. And yeah, essentially like they just have more fun, Tom and Tama, like, and it ends with like Tama just creating an actual fire, which even though even though Kit said he wanted a fire drill to end the day, he ended up, Tama caused an actual fire. So yeah, and before that, they were having fun, just pranking people, stealing random cakes and stuff, all that fuss. And all the people messing with them, they're gonna get eaten alive. Let's have some fun. A decent contest check. What the heck? It's the test you get for Dad's birthday. Aw. It's good. I can't. I don't know if I might have Child's Play 2019. That's because, like, at first, Andy and Chucky and that universe have a bunch of fun times, and then stuff's gonna get wrong. We get this out early. And Jennifer decides, come into apologize, and yeah, this well Jennifer sort of becomes like irredeemable in my eyes, and I low key rooting for her downfall. Well, she essentially like makes fun of Kit's dad's death. Well, not only does he make fun of it, but it is revealed that he committed suicide, and I'm not using any unalive, no bullshit like that. She literally makes fun of how his dad essentially committed suicide due to his terminal illness. And he basically said some stuff like, I mean, it's not like he did it because of you, he would never do that. And, like, obviously, he got mad, and kid got mad and went home, and like just so yeah, he started to hate Jennifer, which I'm looking all over for you to apologize. Oh dear. Oh, I know what's gonna happen. He told Tama to just that he doesn't want to see her anymore, and Tama's just gonna just dip down. Just to apologize. I'm so sorry. I did some homework so I could finally understand why you're such a. Okay, never mind. She's probably. Oh, never mind. She's very tough. I know about what happened to your dad. Oh wow, kids, poor dad. Please, I need to. Okay, never mind. See you a bit. No, see you a bit. Uh, see a bit. This your food, Tama. You might have to like one for it, but any food's all right. This terminal. So sad, right? These needs were fine, but the internet has everything. Apparently, you were all alone when you found him. Sat with his dead body for hours while your mom was stuck in traffic coming home from work. Oh my god! Oh, so nobody was there for you. What happened? Must be some real trauma. But the thing is, I was thought you died. As in suicide. What the fuck? I was so it wasn't because of oh no. So this I'm conflicted because it could be she's just tone deaf, but also she could just be a bitch. So it's one or the other. Yeah, she's just tone deaf and generally sorry, or she's just a bitch. It's definitely the latter. By the way, spoilers alert, but she right now she's still alive by issue 4. So yeah, I don't know if they're gonna make like a redemption arc. Hopefully not. See, that is a pretty bastard thingy. She's probably gonna maybe they're gonna like maybe it's gonna be like what you call it, a haunt. Which I haven't seen the movie, but I've seen the Dead Meat Kill Count. Where like essentially they try to like show like the abusive boyfriend like, oh, he's actually going to save the day, but no, yeah, the moment that he comes in, like he immediately gets like murdered like unceremoniously. So yeah, maybe that's going to happen to Jennifer, but who the hell knows? And yeah, essentially like Tama like sees Kid angry, and like I've compared many times in this video, like Child's like Chucky, like Chucky Buddy, or from Child's Play 2019 and Megan. They essentially go ahead and just kill the well, not kill this time, but not kill this time, but essentially what happens is that like Tama decides to go into her dad's little like a dumbbell like, little weightlifting room, and since weights a lot of like and since a lot of like exercising equipment is made of pure metal, for heavier, pump more iron, that's why it's called pumping iron, not pumping plastic. And essentially what happens is that Tom essentially starts knocking down like essentially all the little places, all the like the plates and stuff, all the stuff, and essentially creates like electrical field, and then electrocutes Jennifer's dad, which ripped to sweat. Oh no. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. You question it, Jumbo. Thanks, Dad. I know. I could count on you. Want to clean you up. Don't use all the hot water again. What ifs? The fuck? What? Oh, oh! I did not even think of this electricity conduction, bitch. Oh no! Oh no! Oh dear. Hey, if I were Tama, I would have like just mugged Jennifer right there, right now. So yeah. Yeah, and essentially what happens is like essentially what happens, Jennifer Dan actually miraculously survives, but like what happens is that Tama actually bit his thumb off, kind of like kind of like the uncle from Fetz, the Five Nights at Freddy's little like secure the Five Nights at Freddy's anthology books, all those ones. Essentially, that's what happens. And later, what happens is that the kid starts to receive the thing. Kids, he receives the finger, and Jennifer dad actually dies, but not from like his injuries or nothing. Like what happens is that Taryn, he actually he's actually in like the yellow uniform, which you probably don't see me like react to it because it was a little teeny tiny. It's like it's like one side was a bit more smaller than the other. So yeah, so essentially like Taryn decides to go in just and kill off like Jennifer's dad, which essentially good. Then yell, Tama and zapped me. Fascinating. It's lighting and going stronger. Oh no. Oh, is this he? Is he? Oh, he's a survivor and he's a mad doctor. He's a mad doctor. I just got regular X medicine for himself. You know what he did? I wonder why Tama took the thumb. Hmm. Oh. Essentially leads her to spiral down more and more into like a bit of a jerk, all that stuff. But yeah, you might find it justifiable, but me personally, like, yeah, hopefully, yeah, I think she might get murked, all that stuff. But yeah, and essentially, like, yeah, that's essentially like what the issue, like, that's what happens, like issue number, like, issue number, 2, yeah, issue number 2. Apologies, forgot that, but yeah. Oh, well, like I thought it was pretty good. Like it's generally like a pretty good, like I thought it was pretty good. Like, it really does escalate things a bit, like it reveals that kid's dad like actually committed suicide, so he won't have to suffer all the terminal illness and all that. But and also like it also gives more motivation of like why Jennifer should be like a secondary antagonist because spoiler, he sort of becomes like that next to Taryn, which I'm it's right now I think I'll just compile him as the secondary antagonist. But yeah, essentially what happens later is that you know and yeah, it really does so like little Bobby's and kids friendship. His friends with his friendship with other stuff and stuff, and it also shows like sort of their dynamic and stuff, and how Jennifer may be a bit of a jerk because despite and I say she's how I hope she gets murked is because it's that you don't see her like having like an abusive household. She actually has a supportive household with his dad with her dad and stuff, but like she's still like a, but she's still like I said before, she made fun of Kid's dad's death. How he committed suicide and stuff. So yeah, I thought so. Yeah, yeah, right from a happy household. So yeah, somebody does that. It's safe to say though. It's safe to say they're probably a bit close to the irredeemable side of things. So yeah. So yeah, and yeah. Yeah, it also shows like what talent's about. It also kind of builds up to like more of the reveal of like what it is, which I believe happens in issue 3. Yeah, yeah, and essentially, yeah, that's sort of like my little closing thoughts on issue 2, which it's pretty, yeah, it's pretty good. Like, yeah, still pretty good. Stuff that's get the it does like escalate a bit more, but also it shows the conflict and what Tama can do and what Tama will do, to protect kids' happiness and all that stuff. So yeah, like essentially, that's sort of like I don't believe it. Yeah, that's sort of like all I have to say for issue 2. So yeah, well, without further ado, let's go ahead to issue number 3. Look that up on my channel if they pop out and stuff. So yeah, right, violent, vengeful, cute, cuddly Karen. So yeah, drop a comment below what the third evil C could be, because I only know carnage and cruelty. Yeah, that's really the only ones I know. Tama, same thing. So yeah, from this point on, this will be my first reaction to all of this. Hell did they? Okay, now this lady, how they covered up her corpse? Because like, even if they said like, oh, it's like it was a freak accident that went into like one of our computers, like the chances are just being of it just being like a perfectly saved glass that oh by the perfectly saved glass, and I'm not going to like count the burning because like I'm pretty sure like that the loved ones are like at the autopsy, well not the autopsy, like at the funeral will probably won't end up like fully like see like burn marks and like you know gone eyeballs, but like excuse me, but like how the hell did they even like cover this up? Because like they can't really like there's really pretty limited options. Like I guess the only way I can think is that they were like trying to like whatchamacallit, like they were trying to find references for like for like how like a video game works, like they could like make an excuse of like oh, it was we were trying to make like we were making like a game with lasers, and like they were supposed to help and we were using like a pretty like a high grade laser, but so so they could just like sell like a lawsuit that probably won't be as damaging if it's of like a whatever the fuck like a monster like thing. Because like I feel like if it's found out that a bunch of loved ones died in your company because of like you had like monsters captive, I feel like that's gonna be like a higher lawsuit than it's just like it being like a freak accident that you made up. It is that although so. Oh boy, oh boy, I got myself into something there. Ah, fuck, yeah, fuck, I'll make a video. Like, let's, how I want to do this, and I probably promised it in short. Let's do this. Do that, that's, so happy. Level 2. Send them meetings. One sec, Tom. Just, you, sorry to disturb you again. What's this about? I only gave my statement. Okay, well, when your husband be home, it's only time. Apologies, ma'am. This will only take a few minutes, so we have vital information. The man who burglarized your guards is out on bail. On the disturbance call of this apartment, we found a dead body. He fled before we could place his in custody. Jesus Christ! The suspect is a former Tech X employee. You should move those boxes elsewhere and keep an eye out for anything suspicious. Jesus Christ! I mean, like even if he like either way, like he definitely does not look he definitely does not look innocent at all. Like how the hell? How the hell? Yeah, safe to say they're not giving like the police any like information about what the fuck a tama is, because they it's probably gonna be on their asses, on their asses. No matter how much money they have, it's probably gonna be on TechX asses when they if the lawsuits got piling up. Yeah, well, I know we'll be safe because you're gonna do your damn job, right? Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Good. Well, then we're done here. Oh, you shouldn't be looking at this stuff. This guy is really dangerous. No, no more heroics, okay? Around here, if you that different guy's creepy. Oh, and I know who's gonna be Tama's next meal. Who's it's either gonna be one or the other. One of them is gonna be Tama's next meal. Let's play. Dodge in a raid, minefield, mayhem, seek and hide, seek and destroy. As it's relayed, now let's extraction, capture the leader. Capture the leader. Okay. Specials, electricity. I used to hate us. It really does show like how like it can interact with the real world. I used to hate dodgeball. Avoid the lava tama. And ouch! Oh dear. Oh yeah, I know Thomas electricity is gonna be like into something like I thought like Thomas gonna like end up electrocuting like his electrocuted kid's mama, and then and stuff they're gonna have a falling out, and Thomas gonna feel real bad, and that or B, or A could land into B. Thomas gonna sacrifice himself, and it's gonna be all sad. They're gonna have probably like some bigger like one of the companimals happen to be weak to Thomas electricity, and Thomas gonna sacrifice himself, and it's gonna be all sad and tears and stuff. Thomas, did you suck me? Achoo! Achoo, bring your tail. Thanks, mom. I think we can do something to celebrate. We'll see. It's gonna just wait a minute. Wait a hold up. Oh dear. You're screwed. I think you might be screwed, mate. Yeah, here we go. There he is. And, hmm. Yeah, well. Yeah, oh yeah, it's definitely the same guy. You're telling me you're not right? That Tama can jump across your device in games on your own? That's some Skynet. Jeez. Oh dear. Oh dear. Yeah, that is right. He is right. Dude, don't worry. Look at this. Don't come to me when the future Tama comes to kill you. Hmm? Oh dear. I want to remember this. Oh. Oh no. Oh dear. These guys are gonna be what the helps Tama evolve. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. It's gonna be a massacre. It's I saw a panel. My dad died. Well, if we cut out, oh my goodness, seriously, they really did try to just do this stuff. What the heck? So why the seriously? Why would you use this as a like? I know most mascot horror creatures were created by like humans and stuff. Forced into by like. I'm pretty sure this is a dash like full on supernatural creature that was just forced into a machine. Like this is definitely not a good idea. Top 10 no good ideas. Can dude, we can always reboot it again. Have you tried acid? Oh, boring. Let's make a fight. What the fuck? Damn. Ah, damn. Just leave me alone. The only way that's gonna happen. What? Why are you crying? Something about wanting cupcake for dad. Oh no, he would have hated it. I never do anything. Oh no, I fucking hate. Yep. Oh, C is gonna get dad. Go find the paramedics. Look at that thing. It ran off my finger. It was glowing. See, there's a freaking ghost. Come on, Dad. This the painkillers, the electricity. I must have been seeing things, Jimbo. So I thought you were dead. Takes one more line, didn't do months. Seriously, I don't know without you. Excuse me. Talk to your father. Give me a thumbs up. Okay, everyone. Dad almost died. He lost a finger, but no surprise. He's gonna be totally fine. How you holding up? Any residual tingling? I'm actually starting to feel, well, exactly as the con. So if we know what the best injuries will touch my soul and ribs at the same time. Doc, you'll never believe me. That's all from electricity. Scared me for a sec there, Doc. I mean, the thing is, striped cat with giant eyes, big as a dog, it said. It spoke. It said, dumb. Good. I'm good. Oh. I'm reminding of it. Oh, I'm being reminded of it. So, yeah, my pets, Tama, good. I'm good. Tama, good. Oh, fuck. Tama. Jesus, yeah, I know what's going to happen. That's nice. That's pretty interesting. So, yeah, I know what's going to happen. See, he's going to end up, he's going to push kids' buttons a whole lot more, and then stuff is about how stuff. See, is going to probably have the worst death of all in the whole series. Oh, nice. This is nice. Nice little preview for this for this comic. Very nice, very nice. Ooh, very nice, very nice. Okay, number 3. All right, I guess that's it for issue 3. That's pretty interesting. So yeah, I guess you can just quickly pause a bit. Or maybe not right now, but yeah, this is definitely pretty interesting. So yeah, I know stuff about Go Town. So yeah, that's it for issue number 2. I guess so far still pretty. All right, now time for issue number 3. Now this one. Oh, and this one, either this I can either be just regular advertising, or this is like the one the part where they finally realize what Tama's fully capable of. Because so yeah, it's just like it starts off a bit melancholic and sad a bit. We see well first we see this cool little intercut of like how like of like Kit just like reminiscing about like his dad saying that basically giving like a little speech of how much he loved him and stuff. Intercut with Jennifer essentially just being pissed that that Kit's well her dad's dead, and and who cares? And happy belated birthday. Oh no. Mm-hmm. It's a disaster. Acts like you never existed. Angry all the time. You won't talk to me. I don't know. It's pretty lonely. You weren't the only one I lost that day. Makes you so much spins. Oh, Dad, really? I think the universe is against me. It's like, I don't exist. No one gives. Some dude, they just hate me. I'm just a weird kid whose dad died. Oh, dear. Oh, she is gonna she's gonna beat the fuck out of her, beat the fuck out of Kit, or either she's gonna end up reconciling with Kit because now she knows what it's like to lose a dad. So yeah, lose a dad. So yeah, it's gonna be one or the other, and it's not gonna be very pretty. I just know it for both, either emotionally or physically, and probably gonna be both or something. I know I'm just a giant fuck up, but all right, did you leave? Did you leave because of me? You're right. That's stupid. I'd have to mad first. I'll always be on my Jesus Christ. This is going on. For the only understand. Essentially, what happens is that later on is that later on in in this story I will reveal what happens to Jenny later, but excuse me. But essentially, what happens later is that Terry, well, Taryn, he's literally tries to kill the kid. No joke. He basically has a little jammer thing, which smart, because making sure no electronics, working around Tama, because Tama basically goes to any electronic, and I mean any electronic, like 2019 Chucky, literally uses anything that has electricity, And essentially, what happens is that Tama just he ends up just Tama ends up what you call, yeah, well, not Tama, but essentially he basically tried to bury kid alive with Kid alive, and basically, and what happens is that Kid doesn't reveal anything. He wants Kid to reveal some stuff, and he's basically giving Kid more of the warnings, stuff you see in slashes. It's dangerous. You're probably going to die. And, everything you love, everything you love and care for is going to die. The same usual stuff you probably hear many slasher. The thing is, get warned of. Yeah, what happens later is that Kid is able to able to grab the thing in the little scuffle, the little jammer thingy, and basically he runs off. Well, Terry runs off in fear because yeah, wait, prick, remember me, Taryn? That's your friend. Won't be saving you. I jammed only you by. Don't be scared. I don't want. I want to hurt you. I'm just going to bash your brains in. I, I mean, I do, but there's a bigger thing that's like, give me the USB drive. No way. Thomas mine. Thomas cares about me. Damn it, you don't test me. You don't know what you've done. You're out. Those creatures are murderous. They killed nearly everyone they've encountered. If we don't shut them off, Slaughter, just give me the fucking USB now. Never have it your way. Jesus Christ. So not give him the U. So don't give him the USB. So don't give him the USB. Okay. Okay. Maybe instead of just explaining them, I'll just fucking bury the child alive. What the fuck? After what they did, but they still remember. They remember everything. We did unspeakable things to them. That they were supposed to forget after each reset. Sit bit by bit, sit bit by bit. Those our memories always hold back. All they know is violence, survival. Thomas different. Thomas different, I know. I won't let you hurt it. I'm making memories. Oh, tell me by the way. Mention something? Shit. So yeah, he definitely just take the Joseph Joe style, and Jesus Christ. Yeah, which is also why I say Terry's more of a secondary villain, next to Jennifer, because so he does want to make sure that Tama is contained and probably destroyed, but yeah, just the way he does it is just a bit too extreme. But yeah. Anyways, moving on. Essentially, what happens later is that he's in the car road with his mom, and stuff's crying. It's awkward because dad's dead, all that stuff. And we see him in Bobby's house, visiting, and you see this nice old family that's just nice, pretty fun, a nice, cute family, all this stuff. It's just a super happy family, Bobby's family, and basically Bobby and and Kid they end up just playing with Tama a bit, and since Kid was a more empathizable, he does he's a bit too powerless to see just Bobby just fucking manhandle Tama, all that stuff. And essentially what happens is that basically brings Tama flashbacks of how Terry treated him. And I used this when saying Terry saved Tama is because Terry was abusive to Tama. The first thing we see is that he literally backhands Tama, literally not a slap. He backhanded Tama like a pimp. And all that. We see more abuse of Tama and Jerry, forced to fight and stuff. And it's also here, which I believe I've forgotten to mention. I haven't mentioned before, but it's revealed that the Gapanimals are actually real creatures. They were forced into test tubes, and in a sense they virtualized. The best example I think is some real techno stuff from the little blood money game. That stuff. Well, a real thing was turned into a video game thing. All that stuff. Yeah, yeah. Essentially, what happens later is that a kid is that Tama just ends up getting mad, thinking it's Terry again, and then just bites a big old chunk out of Bobby's hand. And since okay, so this definitely just a bunch of events that I mean, yeah, this definitely just a bunch of and he. Oh no, this must be flashbacks. So like what Tama does, what happened to Tama and back. So yeah, basically he's just having fun with Tama, and okay, so yes, it's he's a lying bastard. He did not care for Tama. He just started treated like Hank Pym's wife, like he's Hank Pym's wife, like Janet Pym. Fuck, I forgot her name. Shit. Time up the wheel. So yeah, definitely we're seeing some. Apologies if screen small if it's too small. Like I'll probably like just probably I probably like after this like take a screenshot of the full thing and then just do it. So yeah, basically this what happened to like the whole like thing essentially. So what happened to their life? So basically they were just abused, all this stuff, abused, all this stuff, not cared for, just forced to fight each other and stuff. Forced to fight each other. Oh my god, do they have a way? Oh, never mind. That's just I thought that was something else. Like, they were just giving PTSD and stuff. So while they were just unknowingly having fun, they, happiness level. Oh my god, he even tells it here. I say apologies if it's Bobby not knowing kid has like kid I mean Tama has like a more of a mind of his own. Like he just immediately assumes Bobby and then just says him to fuck off and all that stuff. So yeah, this is definitely the part of like those little stories of like how like the possessed or evil like a toy thingy like is basically ruining the friendship so they can be like a together forever, all that stuff. So yeah. So, yeah, and essentially what happens later is that after all that we just we see more of like we see Kid and Neighbor like learn more about what Tama is, and like we see like more and more of like the little experiments, and like I said before, like there's literally parts of it where like people like like real creatures put in test tubes and like how they will experiment on it. Like there were scenes like this before, but this is really much more like explicitly shown. We see more like the battles, more the experiments, and we also see like a sort of like a redraw of like the Tech X massacre, like we saw in like issue one. But this time we see like all the companimals like just attacking and stuff and all that. And like also before I forget, like apparently it's revealed that this is actually like a U.S. government fund, like $1.7 billion and all this, which which I found pretty odd because I'll be honest, this all sounds pretty weird about Thomas abused by his own developers, whatever you want to call it. We locked in survival mode. Ah, okay. Disaster tower, buddy. Thomas picking the hard drive in real life. Told you, huh? Oh no, they're gonna see some fucked up. I see it down. I see it in down. I see it down here. What's that he did? Confidential to you. What the? U.S. military? What the? What the? What? U.S. military? TechX, a state of the art AI top secret TechX Mexico cover of complete project discontinued. The monsters, why would anyone do this? So basically the okay, that's a choice to have. So basically, so they were. Wait, no, but the chapter one literally says it was a game. Like it said it was supposed to be a game. So I guess it was supposed to be like a cover up. I guess sort of like they deploy like the little virtual things in the Middle East and like and the players think they're playing like battling different trainers, all that like whatever companimals was meant to be like whatever they thought they were just fighting like fake creatures. In reality, they were just massacring like a Middle Eastern children. So I guess that's it. And I guess that does explain how they were able to cover up most of this stuff because, like, U.S. military budget, all this, so 1.7 billion. Jesus Christ! I just know for a fact that if it wasn't for this, they would definitely be like exposed sooner. Like, wait a minute, why is the Middle East, just why is there just suddenly like a bunch of like claw marks on shit ton of like Middle Eastern soldiers and all that. So yeah. Also, what were these monsters like? Were they just like found in either whale species, summoned creatures, like demonic creatures that no, definitely not demonic. Well, probably like the most sympathetic type demonic. They were either summoned creatures, found creatures that happen to have special abilities, or they were like genetically made things. So yeah. Oh, talking about you poor thing. What's the damn Jesus? That's you back. What the? Wait a minute. Oh, okay. So we see what he did. Who? Okay, so this is safe to say who definitely gonna like screenshot this and put a much more brighter view on like like what happened because it is quite teeny tiny right now. Oh my god! Yes, como spew. Speak thoughts. That's good. So it's safe. Yeah, yeah, why the hell? Yeah, that's got me concerned. Tama was getting happier seeing the massacre again. Oh, that is definitely not good. I believe like what my little reaction self saw was that essentially like I theorized that it could be like some real little like psyop thingy, like it's real little psyop thingy, but they think well like people will be playing like the companions will like probably be deployed in like a little like enemy territory, and then kids could like kids and people could just play it and all that. Well, in reality they're actually killing like just real people. Well they see like it's like some random NPCs that they're fighting, probably just battling. They'll just tearing apart real people, like turning people into compost and stuff. Not very fun stuff. And they start seeing more and more stuff, and Tama like turns out to be like a might be like a bit of a socio psychopath because we see that Tama's happiness meter like was not only goes down because in the presence of little cat, but what happens is that Tama like gets happiness from his from looking at the carnage, which so I guess you could say it's he's looking at his captors, being murdered. He's happy about that, but still a little concerning. After that, Jenny's little like pus, and after that, Tama, he ends up killing the cat. By the way, I believe I forgot to mention this, but Kid is in fact allergic to all fur. So, and there was this little stray cat that Kid like loved, even though it could have killed him, and all that. But still, like Kid loved that cat, and Tama ended up killing it, because of jealousy and stuff, all the regular yandere stuff, and and yeah, and oh yeah, and also like yeah, as I said before I got interrupted, uh, Jenny's little posse ends up encountering Kit, which and which we see before, and like also I believe I forgot, but Kit for some reason like this I forgot to mention this, but this pretty dumb and Kid's part that when Tama gave Kid like the thumb of the Jenny's dad, like instead of like burying it immediately, like he had it like on him for like a long time, and like I don't believe he changed his clothes that much, so he basically had it like on him for like he basically like had it on him for a while instead of burying it or like just having Tama just downright swallow it because and like I guess he was going to like give it to like Jenny's maybe put on Jenny's grave and no, not Jenny's grave, well like Jenny's dad's grave, but the police see it and they immediately assume Kid's the thing, because which I will admit it's pretty dumb on his part. Like why would you keep it? Like just keep. Why would you? I guess he just forgot. It's like the loose chains in your like a pocket and stuff. You just forget it's there. Essentially, they try to attack Kid. Go eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth. Cut his thumb off. But unfortunately, what happens is that Tama ends up massacring, and I will put my reaction to that thing in 3, 2, 1. Oh, Jesus Christ! Woo, buddy! Oh my! What happened? What happened to his leg? Okay, that actually that should not be because oh my goodness, Tama is Tama is a menace. Yeah, Thomas a menace. Give him some. They deserve some Black Air Force. Give him the Black Air Force. They deserve. Oh Jesus. Oh dear. Oh wait. Oh no. Oh I thought this was Kit. I thought this was Kit. Never mind. Was this Kit? Oh no, it was not Kit. I forgot. Okay. Yeah, you probably saw my reaction. So yeah, so there it is. And like essentially, we see later that Terry he already tried to break in again, all that stuff, and now Ava's there with a Kid, and now they see more and more like what Tama is capable of, and they see like Tama just murder, just all this murder, and then that's the point they realize we gotta turn Tama off, and yeah, that's usually it's usually ends, and yeah, it's really I like it, it's like the third, it's like the third act, well, not the third act, it's like the middle point of the movie, where like stuff is about to get moving, it's about to get moving, and it's about to get crazy, so yeah. So yeah, I really liked it. It's pretty good. So it's a pretty good, chapter. So yeah, without the it's pretty good chapter. I like the characters. Still, I think the whole thumb plot is like pretty dumb. But I guess it was like they needed an excuse to find a way how to kill off like how to add more to the body counts, all that stuff. So yeah. So yeah, I guess with well, that's it. Like, I don't believe I have some any more to say. Yeah, like, I don't believe I have any more to say for this issue. So time for issue number 4, aka the one that's still out there. Because we're basically in the halfway point. This basically the part in the whole movie where the characters start to realize, oh dear, oh shit, yeah, the creature we have as a friend, definitely not a good thing. Just what you do, Jenny's that finger. Tama good. No, Tama bad. You can't just do that. We're gonna get caught for. I mean, I guess Tama can just swallow the whole bitch. He can just swallow the whole thing. You're trying to help me, but this is so wrong. If someone finds this, they'll send me away. I'll never see you again. What's here about bots? Understand? See, yeah, they're just gonna be left. Oh my God, what the hell happened? I felt maybe you should soothe her. Don't just get the call daddy. Yeah, I guess maybe maybe tell your mama what happened, but still, maybe it's a good idea to just tell the truth or something. I don't know. How's it at? How's the headstone? It looked great. I mean, I think he'd be happy. You should see itself. How if it's since the funeral? It's at the right time. I did. Jeez, it's sleepover. Oh, of course, I'm powered up for Bobby's dog. Thanks for driving me out. I know you're busy. This is Catherine. This is Catherine Rivera. Catherine, what's time to execute the Caesar order? Need you immediately. Ow! No. Oh no, Bobby's house. Oh, okay. So yeah, one of his online friends is named Bobby. Bobby, that boy ain't right. So we're glad we could see you to join us, kid. Bobby's always going on and on about that zombie game. He's ready to get brains. Thanks, Mrs. Mouse. So this way better than Uber Eats, Mom. Come on. I bet you say that to all the moms. Seriously, this definitely gonna have second, maybe thirds. Yeah, no, that has this actually do look damn tasty. God damn. Don't know what this is, but this do look tasty. And the peas look tasty. I don't really like eat veggies that much. I'll skip really likes you. Dogs in pocket. Oh no. How would they say? And also, it's like the ones allergic to them. Or don't go dying on us. Don't get us get mouth to mouth. Charlie, it's fine. My Bobby's got it. What the fuck? Damn, older sibling activity. I know. Also, damn, goofy eye dog. Goofy eye dog. Oh, you're so funny. God, I need mouth to mouth. Just let me die. So much blood. Hospital now. Jesus. Keys down on the side. Takes me like, gotta put that freak down. They didn't fuck off. Jesus. Yeah, I mean, yeah, they were just having fun, but yeah, no, I guess Thomas racist because they really thought of Thomas the other bastard. So yeah, dude, why is Bobby in the hospital? It's not good. Explain on the way if you don't believe me, but we gotta care up. I gotta do home. Oh no, not the dog, man, not the dog. Thomas, oh no. Thomas, what is like? Hey, kitty, what you doing? Oh no. Oh, major power for the score, but also the hiding. Oh, Jesus, like looking at the hell spawn at the end. Oh no, I saw it about the panel. Oh no, oh fuck me. Oh, what is this? That's Tama. Haha, naked Tom. Quite stuff. So I can't believe those creatures went all red wearing out tech eggs. No. Red wearing. I'll probably like look up what that meaning is and just put like a little screenshot like what it is. Right? 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 Oh, poor kitty. Also, wait, does he just have like the whole thumb? Like what's he's going to like give it to her? I guess I don't know. Jenny's dad died. Days devastating. Her dad died. Supposed to be fine, but it was only the thumb. She was like, "Fuck off! This isn't about you." Bet you're happy now. What? Yeah, Jenny's not going to be around to put you in your place. That's why she got us. Guys, enough. Kid is so not important. Promise, Jenny, we don't believe. Oh no. Fucking joking. You're dead. Oh dear. They're gonna get. They're going. Oh. He's poor bastard. Amanda. Jenny, get your dad's finger. Get off me. Switch to camera. Is this what you used to? You sick fuck. Fuck payback's a bitch. Oh dear. So even. I did it. Ow. Get that shit. Cut that shit off. We're not dead. Go. Ah. Oh, it's gonna be like he's attacked by an invisible man. It's real. Oh, now my face, Derek. Oh my God, my friends were right. My friends. Oh, Jesus Christ Almighty. Oh no. Sam the burglar's back in custody. They can't break it into your hot dog. The surveillance camera with a jammer which set off the car alarm, man. Oh my goodness. He 100% is cynical. Like I'm just saying, like we saw him like obviously we saw like him but just abuse like Tom and like flashbacks. You know, it's one thing, but like he 100% is skilled. He has bodies in his basement. He went on vacation, murdered people, and then just fucked off. Like he is a serial killer. He is 100% a serial killer. Like because like even if he was just trying to like now do that, he probably want to give like this like smirk or something. Like it looks like a smug vote to me, but like Jesus, he's a serial killer. I'm just saying right now. Apologies for my constant repeats. He's a apologies for being repeated, but like he's a he's a serial killer. Something very bad. Very bad. Jenny's pal jumped me to try to cut off my thumb. Shit, are you okay? Tell the cops. Let me see, sir. But who cares about my thumb? Tom, I think you killed him. Oh, no, I did. What? So what do we do? Anyone see? Man, Tom was protecting you, right? Self-defense, yeah, but Tom, saved you. I think, I think Jenny saw. Oh no, not your fault. Let's make it. Take it. Let's make those tickets for you to cops. Okay, focus. Go. Oh dear. As far as we can. The password protected. Have to crack him. It'll take a bit. Oh, sis, Bobby. That's good. Well, no way. He's going home tomorrow, but you'll never believe what happened. It's fucking crazy. Derek, Tiffany, Almir. Oh, dead. The whole dead news is up. Madeline could be on the loose. Oh, oh, hello. Oh, dear. Bobby, we gotta go. Files encrypted. Oh, no. Tama, feed. Stop. Feed Tama. Best. Tama. Vent. Tama. Babe. We need to sit down, Tama. Oh, that is a super and not good. And extra stuff. Oh, that's actually good. Tama. Oh, okay, that's actually good. Okay, that's kind of cool. A little emphasis. And all this stuff. Accessories. Oh, this one. Oh, this looks like a pretty cool comic. Might check this out sometime in the future. Who knows? Oh, look at this. Okay, so I guess yeah, this looks like so. Yeah, pause it if you want to read all this, because probably won't read all this, but yeah. If you can, like, leave a little TLDR in the comments. But yeah, all that. Jesus Christ. Okay, yeah, good. So with that, because you didn't see that little teddy bear thingy up there, so either like either it happened to be like a one of those like little like maybe it was like maybe an NPC or something, you know, like all that, or maybe it was like supposed to be another companimal that happened to just get bodied by Tama, but who the hell knows? Who the hell knows? Because that thing is they just snapped in all that. Tama happy. We're gonna shut down Tama and Tama bad. So yeah, that's it for chapter 4, I guess. Yeah, chapter 4, I guess, and yeah, that will be it. Now time for the current one, chapter number 4, which this chapter 3. Chapter 4 is the last. Is the right now. Alright, so now this is issue 4, and this is the current chapter in this thing. So yeah, this is pretty low-key interesting. Yeah, right now, yeah, this is what got me interested. Like, safe. So yeah, issue 4, it shows you that we're in the end game now, because it cuts to a company which I thought was like related to like the Tech X, guys, the higher ups, but no, turns out it's like the little company. It's the same like little company that Kit's mom works at, and like she starts to get concerned about all the sudden wild animal attacks. She starts wants to make sure that Kit's okay. But before she does, she sees the same cat killed in issue 3, and it says here, which I have to comment right here. Let me show you. Let me read out. Let me read out what it wrote. Kit safe. So yeah, stuff like that happens. So yeah, and let me go. So yeah, as of now, I guess these guys are like a part of like the important parts of like the whole like tech thingy, like of all this. Right now, I guess they're just happy that it's just a cover up and stuff. and her mama. Oh God, unidentified by wild animal. Oh kid, come on, well. Oh jeez, urging everyone to stay indoors. Oh, what these creatures are it's capable of. Oh God, yeah, kid's safe. Poor little kitty. It just wanted to be happy. Later, Ava and Ava and Kid are still trying to figure out more about Tama, but Tama decides to sabotage that by appealing to more of Kid's emotions because his dad's dead. His mom is like a bit of like a workaholic, which I believe I've forgotten like what's that about, and like yeah, essentially like more and more more and more like unfortunate stuff happens to Kid, and he finds out Ava is actually going to a college, and Ava's going to a college, and like essentially like that sort of like breaks him some more, and like when mo- and also a freakier thing is that when Kid's mom tries to call him, he Tama hangs up, and I do mean Tama. Like Tama literally dead ass uses the phone. He like he hangs up on Kid's mama. And yeah, essentially like a yeah, essentially much more a lot of other dire stuff, and like we cut and yeah, we have the little like falling out of Kid and Ava, but it's funny so that like they reconcile and like they get like a they make up in the end, and they and also trying to stop Tama and stuff, and Kid and Ava are now trying to now trying to shut down Tama, and now they're just and unfortunately Tama is right now fully under remote mode because like my child's play like 2019 comparisons, Tama turns out is a bit. So it turns out she was able to get enrolled in Berkeley College and stuff. So yeah, now that's that. Nobody cares about sad lonely kid. You just gonna ghost me like that? Oh Jesus! Yes, there's some lit. Oh my God! Even Tama. Oh Jesus Christ! So yeah, right. No liar. The emails from weeks ago. Thought you were my friend. I just need the babysit money for college, huh? There's no you're like everyone else. Get abandoning me. And it also shows like a bit of Jenny, which she still thinks that she also thinks that Kid is responsible. He has full control on Tom. He has like a he can kill. She thinks that Kid was the one who to control Tom without knowing that Kid was actually completely out of his like element on like what happened. Like right now she's gonna try and attack him and attack him and like later we see more of like we see a phone call with Bobby, and well essentially like they also have this little falling out, but might get reconciled, might not, who knows what's wrong with me, defective or something. Oh Bobby, holy shit, dude, my dog, everything's fucked up. Ava's bailing in the fault. She finally told you what you knew. What do you think? She was just what happened after she graduated? She's staying to sit down babysitting you for the rest of your life. What, that doesn't matter right now. I'm trying to tell you about Skip. He's missing. There's blood in his bed. Why are you turning on me? Who cares if your dog's sitting in the bed? Are you even listening? There was blood everywhere. Hell, Tom, I probably ate Skippy. Probably don't give a crap. My life's falling apart. Yo, wow, right now. Wow, Skip, right now. Yeah, dude, Skip's real. Yeah, Skip's real. He's family. Ask Tama right now if it hurt him. Tama's more family than any of you. What the hell, Ava? What the hell? Ava and I have tried. You're exhausting and worse. Since you've got that stupid pokey pet, you're just like it. Everything you do is a desperate cry for attention. Stop using your dad's death as an endless excuse to be an asshole. Grow the fuck up. Bobby, video call ended. Oh dear. The ending's gonna be maybe they might be some verses and create like a bad ending, and hopefully that bad ending ends up good instead of a bad ending, stuff like that, and stuff like that, and like essentially what happens is that like later on is that after the little falling out with Bobby, the phone call, Kit's in a mental state, Thomas trying to control him by the strings. A little delivery guy goes to Ava's house and like well, a little delivery guy will well first it delivers to Kit's house, and Kit left no tip, and he's a little pissed, like most delivery guys modern day. But like what happens is that Talbot just randomly kills this guy. Like at least all the other characters at least had like some reason to have been attacked or something. But like Jenny's dad, with it's related to Jenny, and Jenny's friends, who they'll try to kill him, and everything else. At least everything else had like a prompt. The little guy was attacked unprompted, like not even said that to his face. They just called him a cheap bastard, and like called kid cheap bastard. Did not even say that to his face, and kid just kills this guy, and later Ava just shows what happens, and they just immediately reconcile. They realize we should probably kill like delete this thing, But unfortunately, what happens later is that what happens is that what you call it like what you call it they oh yeah like basically like Tama just has the all control like you can't start it off now like M3 Gan like Megan and 2019 Chucky like I said many times before in this vid. They have full control and you can't turn them off now. So yeah, now Tama basically unlocks the full potential of everything, and then they just trying to go and as kids trying to to delete Tama like they're unable to. So Ava tries the next best thing and just smashes the computer. What do we do? What has to be done. And you saw about this. Tama's killed at least 5 people since you turned on. Now there's a freaking dead body in front of the house. Well, what do you think? You're right. You will sit down from here before it comes back. Why is it lagging? Is there something wrong? I can't click it. That's a loading bar. Now stop messing around. Oh, shit, that's not me. What? Tama's already here. Tama's changing all setting. Oh dear, it's unlocking to special abilities. You turn it off, maxing out stats, turn it off now. Play can't. No, no. I can pull out. Oh, Jesus. Oh, hell no. Tama, happy. And we see this other cool little thing about of them trying to like get of Kit's mom and Jenny trying to like get to the house first, but as you see Jenny thinks Kit's basically a serial murderer using Tama as an accomplice and as the weapon, and basically she's trying to attack and get the answers, or probably kill Kit, but that's the truth. And Kit's mom, she wants to get home because because he's concerned, and you see what the fuck, why won't you answer? I'll make you answer, you son of a bitch. Swear to God, you better be okay. I can't lose you. You took everything, my dad, my friends. There's nothing left to lose. Kid, I'm coming. Ooh, ooh. Basically, the rest of it is basically them just trying to escape Tama. Him going crazy, just going like cracked out, and like basically, Ava as he ends up getting cornered and like goes into like a set where like before we see what happens when Tama breaks in, it cuts to cuts there, and we see and we see like what happens, and we see that I guess Tama's now playing with them because like after that we cut to the kid like a little like thing like a of kid in the closet, and what happens is that Tama basically licks him from the chin. Yeah, freaky as fuck. And yeah, essentially, then yeah, basically like that, all that freaky stuff, all that weird ass stuff. And yeah, what happens later is that Tama essentially tries to coerce Kid into thinking that the friends to the end, all that stuff, all that child's play, grooming stuff, all that Tama cleansing, that's what he says. And when he goes out, he's Ava's alive surprisingly, and Ava's alive, and he leaves, but I don't want to, kids. Tama, unfriend. Oh, Tama bad. We need to go now. Tama flash. Tama. Yeah, so yeah, Tama just going ham, wants to now kill Kid, I guess, yeah. And hide. Oh, Jesus, yeah. I don't stop, don't worry. Come on. Tama, fine. Oh, fuck me. Yeah, I don't know what that's going to do against whatever the fuck Tama is. I mean, so maybe you can knock it off a bit. Knock it a bit. Maybe. Yeah, I never noticed that, maybe Tama also comes. But also, what in the actual fuck? What the fuck is this? What is this? What the fuck? What Tama love? Good. Skip please don't Tama cringe to Tama. Yeah, what the fuck is this thing? I have this feeling that this is inspired by like Onis and stuff, and I have no idea. I just can't prove it. I know this is definitely inspired by like this little like drawings were inspired by like Onis and stuff, and I just can't prove it, but I know it's the truth. So thankfully Ava was, able to stay alive, I think, are you okay? Is Tama coming? I think Bobby. I knew it. But unfortunately, it wasn't Ava who was the target. It was, since I guess, even Tama knew that yeah, it's my fault. I ain't gonna kill you, man. But what they do is that they kill Bobby's family, Bobby's entire family. Well, first, like in issue 3, it was so that Tama killed the dog, unfortunately. But what happens is that there was a literal family murdered by Tama. Like, what was their problem? Like, literally the only guy I could think that probably was with him was like guess one of Bobby's like brothers, or other family. Like he was like did a little suggestive thingy, all that stuff. But that's literally the only one. Like the entire family's dead except I guess the grandmama and grandmama. I guess the older mom, but yeah, just nobody's alive. So yeah, I guess he's going to probably think he's responsible, or maybe this is the part he's with now, just now traumatized and stuff. Fuckatama, fuckatama, mother skip. I'm gonna kill. So yeah, this part seriously, what the fuck? Like yeah, see, yeah, Tama definitely went full yandere mode because what the fuck was this for? Like, at least the grandma's alive, I guess. Oh, Tama makes same. Yeah, at least like the grandma is alive, I guess. But still, why the fuck? What did they do? What did so I guess the like the older brother, like did do some suggestive stuff, but seriously, why? Why? What was their problem? Like everyone else, I could kind of see why, but why? Why them? They were a happy family. But yeah, after that, they go to the police, hoping for something, because the blonde police, the blonde one, yeah, told them, if there's any trouble, just go and call them. So yeah, after that they just go to the police, and then after that, like Tama just straight up chest bursts out of the blonde policeman. So yeah, and he tells them to run. And the reason they went to the police because they need to find Taryn, because he knows them. He's more knowledgeable of this stuff. He's one of the creators for this. He's the one who backhanded Tama. That I will start to go. I should have days ago. Days ago. Oh, okay. Going could be anywhere. Could be anywhere. A person will know what to do. Taryn. I think I knows where it went. What was? Oh no! You need to. Thomas surprise. Jesus Christ! Yeah. So yeah, right now there's right now as of now this is the current chapter in this series, and also love this finally Tama la boo boo Tama. And yeah, basically that's all we have right now. And like yeah, it's still pretty good. Like still pretty strong. Like I'll probably explain more like what I thought on my final thoughts on this. What's going to happen next. And yeah, like I said before, and what I was saying, like in my final thoughts, if in issues 5 and 6 come out, I'll make a video about those two in general. Like I won't read issue 5 when it comes up. I will read it once issue 6 comes out, so I can like fully get like my initial reaction to it. So yeah, that will be it for issue number cuatro, and time for my final start. Okay, so apologies if this one looks different. It's because unfortunately the sound just randomly cut off like in the last one. So yeah, I guess I'm gonna have to do this. So yeah, it goes. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, right now, C is definitely going to end up as like some like badass like little like Tama hunter, and what's going to happen is that I believe like C's going to end up like ending up like whatchamacallit, like she's going to end up fighting Kid, fucking him up a bit, and then like she's going to die in like a very horrible way. Like she doesn't know like Kid doesn't have full control of Thomas. She just thinks she's doing it he's just doing it for himself. And right now what's going to happen is that Kid's going to end up getting boosted up a bit. Ava and like probably Bobby, like but granted I just read this, but like I have to reread this because the other recording ended up not having any audio. But like yeah, what's going to happen is that this going to happen. This what's going to happen. They're going to be in like some little setting, or like a park or something, and C's going to pop out, start beating the shit out of Kit, and while the other friends are trying to stop her. But and what's going to happen is that C's going to think that they're helping the murderer. And what happens is that after all this, she's going to end up again. She's going to end up getting probably the most brutal death. Probably like we're probably going to see panel to panel, seeing like a whole widespread of like her getting like dismembered limb from limb, organ by organ by Tama, like as revenge and stuff. coming for you. Yep, fuck, Tomasio. Yep, fuck, indeed. I know, buddy. Yeah, I'm a loser. No friends, no family, no nothing. I'm a friend. Someone at the door. Just leave it. Tip. The selfish fuck. Oh no. Yeah. Damn. It's just been. Damn. Hey, dude. Hey, dude. You good? What the? Huh? I guess guess they probably saw like an animal or something. Oh no. Oh no. Cat. Oh, yeah. Oh yeah. This definitely Child's. This definitely was influenced by Child's Play 2019. I just know it. Thomas attacking the delivery guy. Thomas Smith with him. He was a jerk. Oh, get off me. Oh shit. Thomas credit. Thomas credit. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. I didn't think that worked well. How is it? Fatality. Yeah, I'm seeing like a. I've seen a lot of bifurcation in this series. I just feel I need to point that out. There's just a whole lot of bifurcation in this series. I don't know why I should point that out, but I feel like I should point that out. Saw someone die. Tamalabubu. Oh, this is gonna be issue 5, man. Issue 5. Oh, cool little double feature for issue 5. Guess that's it. Massive indies, all this stuff, all this shit. Stuff, a bunch of cool stuff, and also the little Tama later. Tama talk. So yeah, this all this stuff. Pause if you want. Pause right now if you want to read this all this stuff. So yeah. I'm gonna leave it here. Any other things? Yeah, no, it's just match and other stuff. Just other advertisement. Plus that freaky air panel. So yeah, right now this the current issue of this series. What the hell is Tama? There we go. This is the current issue of the series, and essentially like yeah, right now it's I find it pretty cool. Like granted, apologies, like this one was a bit more brief than the other. I've already read it for the first time, but unfortunately the recording just did not have any like voiceover and stuff. So yeah, no stats. So yeah, I guess like right now it's pretty good. Like this the current issue, and depending on like when issue 5 comes out, I will either like create like I will either add it to this video or it would be like well, there will be their own videos, because issue 5 and or maybe I don't know, like yeah, when issue 5 and 6, I'm going to combine both of them and they're going to be their own full videos. So yeah, that'll be it right now for my reactions of Tama. And like right now, let me show you my what my yapping self my yapping review self has to say about this cool little series. So final thoughts. I really starting to like this comic. Like it's pretty good. Like this for a debut for one of the 3 debut titles. Like there are 2 others. Like I probably might maybe I'll make a video about those. Maybe I won't, but probably not. Like I think I'll have those like as though like leisure ones, and like yeah, like it's a pretty good like pretty good right now. Like you could. I don't know if you can maybe if you can like find your local comic book stuff and like maybe buy some issues. Like grand like I know comics are like $5 each, so maybe like spread out like all the times you want to buy them, wait for your paycheck, stuff like that. But yeah, it's pretty good. It's a pretty good comic. So yeah, I really like the characters. But granted, like I do have some grants, especially the little sum one. Why do you have it? This I don't know. Bury it. I'll have Thomas swallow it. Like just like you're just detrimenting yourself at that point. Yeah, and like what are the things? Yeah, and like I really do like the characters. I like the relationships. I like everything. I kind of liked it. Like it's pretty good. It's like a pretty good like a little YA like a little story thing, and like well, I think it's YA. Like I don't fully know about YA stuff, all that. I only know about A stuff, you a hole. But yeah, it's a pretty good comic. I recommend you should read it. Like if you can, specifically if you can read it physically, yeah, hopefully you can do that. But yeah, if you have to read it digitally, then yeah, it's right there for you if you want to read it. But yeah, those 4 issues. There's 4 issues. It got like there's 2 issues left, and it does say series 1. So I wonder if it's going to like either expand the universe to have like other like monster like fighting like games like that'll probably go on like a that probably like turn evil, but like or if it will like expand on the other companimals because this is like mainly focusing on Tama and like considering we see a bunch of other ones, we might see the series might continue on like some other like of the companimals, all that stuff because we did see like a spider one, which obviously you can probably imagine the horror of that. We see a little dragon one, a little lizard one, we see a monkey, big monkey, an ice golem. Hopefully we get to see that one, little bunny twins, all that stuff. And yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah, it's a pretty good comic. Like I recommend you read it and stuff. It's a I mean at the pacing like right now, it sort of feels like a horror movie or like I don't know how to describe it, but like it sort of feels like a horror movie from like a that's the pacing of a horror movie, which it's the best way I can read it. Because like if you like if by the time you're watching this, like the whole series is out, then like if you read it from like issue 1 to 6, then like it might feel like sort of like a bit of like the pacing of like a horror film or something, and also the tone of it. It kind of feels like best way I could describe the tone of it's like an '80s director. It's like a director from the '80s, so was transported into into the 2000s and ended up making a horror film in that one. It's like it has elements of '80s horror, but it does feel like fresh out of like the 2000s. All that stuff. Maybe like a 29, maybe like the modern day of like a horror. But still, it's a I say it before many times. It's a good comic, but I was just repeating myself. It's good. Thomas, and also Thomas, like a pretty good, and also like I believe I said this many times in my reacts and Paul, but like it sort of feels like mascot horror, but the possessions, the cute thing, turned evil, all that stuff. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. It does remind me a bit of mascot horror, which who knows, like then like unlike mascot horror, it does have like a lot of like stuff to theorize. What you see there is what you get. Well, granted, like unless they don't talk about what the whole like actual physical creatures, because as I said before, the creatures are physical, which are pretty like interesting. It also does the whole like it being like a U.S. government experience does like answer some questions, but also opens more. Seeing the corpses of the massacre of Tech X, you can probably consider it's a U.S. military. You can probably imagine how they were able to like cover it up despite the state of the corpses, all that stuff. But also like and also why Talon is probably so like gung ho, like wanted to kill even like kid, because he's probably hired by the government to try and make sure no one sees it. But also like how is it supposed to work exactly? Like considering like an attack in real world, they had to abuse animals to actually make it work. What? Was it going? Like, was it like how I theorized? Like they were going like deploy the companions and like they're gonna have like probably it's gonna be like a regular game, but like they're probably gonna have these special events that are probably gonna be like some like special some like there's probably gonna be like a deployment of the Middle East. It's gonna be like super wacky desert or weird western or the like independent Indian event, maybe stuff like that, and like or the players think they're just finding regular like regular NPCs and stuff. They're probably just actually massacring soldiers, and stuff. And considering they have like whole like they have Child's Play 2019 logic that they can connect to any electronic that no matter how even though any electronics. So yeah, safe to say that it probably would have been effective killer. So yeah, they're probably gonna be like a sort of like real like a wide dystopian thing where like oh it's oh we what they think is playing like just a regular game. It's actually a weird like little equipment thingy that can basically kill like a it's actually like a weapon that can kill a lot of people, all that stuff. So yeah, like essentially that's sort of like my closing thoughts. Yeah, I like the design. Like granted, I do believe like if they wanted to make it more creepy, I guess they could maybe hire like another artist that can like make it more creepy. Because the cover art for issue 1, man, that's a pretty good art. That's a pretty good like I hope Tama looked Miss Tama like that. That's really my main criticism. That when Tama looks scary, it's like it just looks like just like you add like extra claws and teeth and stuff. It's not really that scary, but yeah, like yeah, I believe it. Yeah, like the characters are pretty likable, and the characters you're meant to hate, they're pretty hateable. All that stuff. And yeah, you can, yeah, like and yeah, like I guess that's pretty much how I like think. I might add like more to my maybe if I read like issue 5 and 6, I might add more to my little like whatchamacallit, my thoughts on like the whole thing. But yeah, as of now, it's good. It's good. Like I said many times in this ending, like, it's really good. I recommend you read it. And yeah, I guess with all that, I guess just follow like my. I guess right now you let's like, comment, subscribe, follow my Pixiv. I post John Sale Full Moon. Follow my TikTok, which I might create more original sorts there. Who knows? God and Joe. Who the fuck knows? But yeah, those are right now my 2 other social medias. Yeah, just what it for it now. Yeah, so yeah. Okay, good. Bye bye now.